Good morning. We'll start with the next topic, determinants of consumption function. So this determinants of consumption function, according to the Keynes, it is divided into two factors, subjective factor and the objective factor. So first, the subjective factor, that is a internal or inner feelings of individual, depend upon the individual how he spend the money or spend his income according to his feelings, individual feelings. So that is divided into 8 factors. First one will see that the motive precaution, that means um, unforeseen contagion, that means suddenly uh, accident, sickness if happens, no, for that he will spend the money, that is a precaution. Next, a motive of foresight means purposely he will keep his saving or spend his saving for when he becomes old age, means he will save and in that time he'll spend, so that is called as a unforeseen. Next, a motive of calculation means you will calculate, oh, after 6 months, after 1 year, I have to go for a world tour, like that. No, you will motive and keep, or otherwise, that for that enjoyment you will keep savings and spend. That is called as a motive of calculation. Next is a motive of improvement means you will keep in a mind that after 5 years, after 30 years or 40 years, I have to build a big house, I have to improve my standard of living, you'll think, no, that is called as a motive of improvement. Next, motive of finance and independence means you have to earn without the help of others, you have to live a life, you'll think, no, that is financially you will be independent without taking or without asking a money or help from others, you live independently. For that you need to have a finance. So in that motive will keep saving your money, spending the money, that is called as a financial independence. Next is a motive of enterprises. Motive of enterprises means you'll think that after earning, I save the money, I have to start one business, you'll be thinking that and save the money and spend the money, that is called as a motive of enterprises. Next is a motive of pride. Motive of pride means you can big with, it is there, the word they given, big with word, that means your willingness to consume or save your money. That means for next generation you'll keep it for them, you are willingly, சொத்து சேர்த்து வைக்கிறாங்கல்ல சொல்லுவாங்க தமிழ்ல எல்லாம், அது மாதிரி you willingly you'll save and you'll make your consumption less. That's what. Next, motive of avarice. Avarice means perasa, that is the meaning of avarice. That means uh, you want to you will have a less income, but you want to earn and spend more money, so that is a motive of avarice. So this all about the individual. So next we'll go for the if it is a government, if it's a business corporation, or if it's a industry, means how that management will think. That's what. First one is a motive of enterprises means they will save or invest the money, they want to carry out for a future. That means without incurring a debt, கடன்லாம் இல்லாம, கடன் சொல்லுவாங்க, debt is a கடன், அதெல்லாம் இல்லாம they wanted to run the business, carry out the business. That's what the first motive of enterprises. Next, motive of liquidity. Motive of liquidity means any emergency, if my fully goes loss, my businesses goes loss, means that time I have to use that money. So in the time of emergency, in the time of liquidity of my business, that time I will use, no, that is called as a motive of liquidity. It depend upon the country also. The motive next is a motive of improvement means have to successfully run the business, successfully have to distribute the income to my country people. For that you will incur or raise the income, no, that is called the motive of improvement. Next, a motive of financial prudence. this is means discharge debt. That means கடன் எல்லாம் திருப்பி கரெக்டா டைம் கொடுக்குது. Without that means I'm keeping fixed finance provision against depreciation. So if anything shortage comes mean that time I will use this amount or spend this amount. So whatever we said this point of a government institution, this is only uh, this will, it won't change, this objective factor won't change in the short time, do not change in the short time, it remain constant in the short time. If you want to change means it takes a lot of time, that is the meaning. Next is a factor, objective factor. So objective factor, external feeling. It won't depend upon the feeling. It's a real and measurement. You can measure. Feelings won't cannot be measured. So, but objective factor is external. We can feel, we can touch and measure. That's it. Is depend. Objective factor short term. Subjective factor is a short term. But here objective factor long term it will come. So first one in that income distribution. Income distribution means lower class people and the rich people, poor people and rich people equally distribute. Government, that is point of a government. So the low propensity to consume. Propensity means willingness to consume. So what the people, the poor people will think, if I spend more money means I cannot become rich. So in that point of view, they will propensity to save the money. For that, they will keep on saving the money to become the rich, or I want to become equal to the rich community, like that. They will keep. Second was price level. So if anything price falls means, if your income raising means your standard of living, your savings will be high. If I see that if you want to buy the fridge means 10,000 rupees, your salary keep on increasing. The fridge rate is as usual after 10 years also fridge rate equal means it will be easy to buy. So your savings will keep on increasing. That's what the meaning is. Next one is wage level. Wage level means suddenly your wages increases means your consumption also positively increases. That expenditure increases rise in the wage means income increases means wage also income is the same thing, salary increases means consumption also increases. If you are this month you have a 500 rupees salary, next month 1000 rupees salary means next you will plan for, oh I want to buy this ones, you will plan and keep to buy something, so your consumption also increases according to your income. Next is the interest rate. For example, interest rate is increasing in the bank. You can say if I keep fixed deposit in the bank means my interest rate keep on increasing. What I'll do, I'll keep all the money in the bank because I can earn money, and if I save means interest, more interest will come. So that time people will reduce the consumption. செலவை கம்மி பண்ணிப்பாங்க. That's what the reduce the consumption. They will keep on save and keep it in the bank. That was the interest rate. Next, physical policy. Physical policy means the progressive tax system. That means a government will collect the tax more. That means increasingly the tax will collect. The government will collect the tax, and that they will alter. That means the using that tax they will distribute the income to the in favor of the poor people. That means income equally, they want to equalize poor, and that should not be there. Rich and poor should not, that distribution level they wanted to make equally. So they wanted to collect the tax, increasing the propensity of consume. Next is a consumer credit, monthly installment. If they give a monthly installment means people will start buying durable goods, automobile, fridge, computer, everything. They'll start increasing buying that product. Then they'll automatically consume, spending money, செலவு செஞ்சுட்டே இருப்பாங்க. That is, they will push up the consumptions. Next, democratic factor. Democratic factor means if your size of a family very big, means you will spend the money on the children's education or their primary education. It also depend upon if you are living in the village or a urban or rural. So village means less it will be there. So next is a durability hypothesis. Durability hypothesis. So durability hypothesis means it can be divided into two. First one is this consumption expenditure depends not only on a current income, whatever earning now, no, this month salary also, it won't be depend upon only on that salary, but also past standard of living. If after before 5 years, before 6 years, how I am living, no, if you adapted to that standard of living, means after if you get more and more income also, you live in that standard only. In that standard of living only, the food taste, you spend on the food, you spend on the dress and all, that consumption depend upon the previous standard of living only will be there. That is the first one. Second type is what means some people will imitate. If a poor people, they want to imitate the rich people, so what they will do, they want to copy whatever the rich people is doing, they will copy that one, and they beyond the limit of that income salary அதிகமா செலவு பண்ணுவாங்க அதான். So rich people, the poor people wanted to imitate the rich people, so they will spend more money beyond their income level. So that's what the second. Next, ninth one, last, windfall gain or loss. So unexpected anything changes in the overnight in the stock market, anything profit loss, anything means that time it will go upward or downward. Consumption will go up or down. So this all are about the determinants of consumption function.